we are recording.
So pokey.
I don't understand the appeal.
I don't feel like it has any, tangible advantages over a spoon.
No, and with a knife and a spoon combo.
Yeah, I get everything I need.
Yeah. I also feel like that, so occasionally, not always, but sometimes they are just too sharp.
Yeah,
We're always telling our kids not put a knife in your mouth, but like we just use forks.
But
that's why I would do the spoon.
Edge.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It just seems so wasteful as well to create a whole third thing. We were doing just fine with the spoon.
We were.
You know?
I think it was Big Fork who came in and
Well, then they ruined the spoon with the whole the spork. Like, why would you put
I don't even know.
And even if you like poking things, which I am suspicious of needing to poke food, you can't even poke anything with that. It's just like you made a perfectly wonderful spoon and then you just made it dangerous.
I don't know why eating most things with hands, why we felt we needed to just get rid of that.
People get scared.
Well, I mean, I get like the spoon because like for soup.
Well, yes, yes. For mushy things that would fall through your hands, I absolutely understand the spoon.
Yeah, and even like like rice,
you flatbread.
Yeah, I mean, the flatbread that's a great utensil.
Yeah, but even like rice, like you can get most of that without.
Yeah,
you definitely don't need a fork. What's a fork doing? You don't have to have it.
It's just it's just sitting there being menacing, violent, offensive.
It's the only, like, what other thing are you stabbing? Like day to day, what else do you stab that's just okay?
I hadn't even thought about it that way.
Like you cut with a knife, it's functional. You don't stab with a knife. Like, what do you mean? It's so violent. Like, I just don't like the imagery at my dinner table. Especially like when kids are learning to eat and they're so like, it's too much.
I'd rather, scoop with the knife, scoop the knife thing with the knife into the spoon.
Scrape it and then
the spoon just feels so much nicer.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
I'm not afraid of it.
It's more appealing.
Yeah. I've never had a spoon mishap.
No.
And if you, I went to a kitchen trade show once and they had a product called a Nork, which was a fork with a knife on the side.
Well, that just seems extremely dangerous.
You put a sharp thing on the side of a thing that's already sharp on the other side.
Right, one stabs, one saws.
Yeah, and you have one side that's not sharp.
Do we want to just turn everybody into the Joker? Is that the purpose of that tool?
They were cutting raw carrots with it at the demonstration. I was like, no.
Why wouldn't you
with the fork side or the knife side?
With the knife side. They were like, I'm like, I don't want to put that. That's terrible.
I mean, you know what I don't understand is at airports, we all get plastic knives now, right? If you go to like a restaurant, but they still give you metal and forks. It's like, I could do some damage. I could do some damage with that fork if I really wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, and a lot of times a knife is it's just thin metal. It's not actually like sharp or serrated or anything. But a fork, to do its job, you have to be able to stab things.
Yeah.
And it has that handle that's just made for wielding,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tool
more so than a knife.
Stabbing. It serves no other purpose. There is nothing else you should be doing with a spoon but stabbing like this with a fork. I mean, yeah, I know.
Yeah. Well, and you know how I feel about things that come in 3. I mean, I know not all forks are 3, but
those ones with 3 are incredibly diabolical. I agree with you.
I mean,
with 4, it's like, okay, it's more stabby, but it doesn't feel as evil as a 3 prong.
Seems dangerous. Like the meat sack that just has 2.
Oh,
that is That's the scariest
I've
fork.
never seen something like that.
Those are the kinds that you use to like when you're like cutting meat. But again, you can get some tongs or a big spoon.
Yeah.
Another knife. I mean, there's just so many things that you could use instead of.
You could use your hand as discussed.
Yes.
Yeah, you've seen like those guys that have like the meat gloves.
Yeah.
So you don't hurt your hands.
I have some
it
of
can be
those.
hot. Yeah, you gotta have meat gloves.
I just think that the person who created it, this must have been, I don't know.
Evil.
A broken individual.
Evil at their core. It was probably a man, to be honest. And
you're right. The symbology of stabbing is definitely a man's work.
I mean, the spoon was clearly a woman's tool.
Oh yeah,
it's a vessel for holding things.
Yeah, it just wants to hold a warm item close to you.
Yeah. And I mean that in a purely feminist way, by the way. I don't mean that in like a sexist way.
No.
No.
Because women are the superior gender. So
sure, yeah, like what? Yeah, I mean, who would look at the fork and the spoon and why would you do that?
I mean, the fork is like an ultimate phallic symbol because there's so many prongs.
That's
anywhere
true.
from 2 to 4.
Pronged.
Yeah. The 3-prong especially.
Okay, so I think we should just get him the blender.
Yeah.
Yeah.